G'day guys, Scott from Fat Big Trader here, just bringing you a quick video update. Just letting you know we've obviously closed our positions off in the Euro US dollar, so we're currently flat at the moment, as you can see. Look, overall the trades were positive. I just want to sort of talk about my thought process behind the trades and the trade setups, because look, I've had some questions and they're probably very valid. I've sort of been trading for quite a long time, so I think I've got a pretty good handle on my risk tolerance and that sort of thing. Overnight, I think I was down like, I don't know, I could have been down like 180 pips, but it was on a very small position size, so you know, I certainly wasn't losing any sleep over it. That being said, if you're a new trader and you know you're over leveraging, that could potentially be a real issue for you. So that's what I talk about, having that small position size. You can leave it open for a long time. You know, it doesn't hurt you. It's not going to blow up your account. It's not the end of the world. And that's basically what we're going for with that first trade. So as you can see, I pretty much, if I go to the hourly chart, I reckon I pretty much picked the top of that channel. So I took an anti-edge trade, which was really pretty interesting. But in hindsight, you can see how well that edge trading theory actually works. Look, I was super bullish that they would come to that agreement on Friday, and that would really give the euro a lift into Monday. But as you can see, this is the Sunday gap here. There's some big wallop down, so it doesn't really. It did come up, but then it just got walloped straight away. So when I saw this yesterday, I'll just jump back into the 15-minute chart. I did take a second trade midday, like obviously the Asian session, well, you can see Asian session is basically non-existent. Nothing really happened. Pre-London it got walloped, and then it really just sort of wandered around. I did anticipate that tomorrow or today's daily pivot would be around this level, around this 1.11 level. So I was targeting a trade or a trade exit around that level. Hence, I took a second size position into this zone. So what I was looking for there is essentially a break-even trade, just to get in, get out, and be done with the trade. It did wander around, and as you can see, it sort of went lower. Well, went quite a bit lower. Went I think 40 or 50 points lower, 70 points lower. There you go. And again, that's the importance of trading small, guys, because if you take trade sizes that are too big, something like that, where you've got markets at the moment, their daily ranges are so much bigger than we're used to in the last 5 years, you just need to be careful, because the daily range could be like 100 or 200 points, so you need to be prepared if you're going to leave something open, particularly overnight, that it may fluctuate around that much, and if that's going to hurt you or you're going to lose sleep over that, then trade very, very small, or obviously close your positions out before the end of the day. So the third part of this trade, obviously I was sitting here a few hours ago looking at this, reviewing the data, having a look through the news flow, what was going to be happening. And the daily pivot did pop up, and you can see where it is. It's actually a little bit below where I anticipated, quite a bit below actually. It's about 50 points below. But, so given there was this harmonic pattern on the 15-minute chart that had actually formed, I was pretty confident taking a trade against that level with a 50-point stop and targeting the daily pivot. So that's essentially what we've done, guys. I was pretty tempted to close it out at this level here, I must admit, when it started faltering, but we just saw a little bit of life and quite a bit of volume coming in and lucky we hung around because we got a fairly decent pop. I think it was about a 50-point pop on the back of US sales numbers, about a 60-point pop. So as soon as I saw that, it can be really, really tempting when you see those big pops upwards to stay in them thinking that it's going to run on. And it's the same with if you're shorting. Obviously, it's very tempting if you see something shoot up like that, particularly on the 5-minute chart. It shot right up, and I thought it was up here, and I thought, no, let's just close it off. At the end of the day, when you see those candles, it's very hard not to get super, super optimistic and believe that the price is going to keep going. Okay, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't keep going. It stops, it reverses. It's just people running stops, or it's just people, getting sucked into that void where there is essentially, buyers and sellers, or a gap or an imbalance of buyers and sellers. So that's pretty much the explanation for those 3 trades. Like I said, you've got to, and I certainly hope you don't, I certainly hope there's people out there who aren't blindly following my alerts on Profitly, because at the end of the day, you could take the exact same system, you could be sitting with me looking at the exact same system with a totally different set of risk parameters, like your own personal risk parameters, emotional makeup, all that sort of stuff, and getting a completely different result. So just be really cautious of that. Have a look at these trades that I am doing on there and look at them as education rather than alerts, because at the end of the day, they're not alerts, they're just me trading. This is just me trading. If you want to learn from it, that's what I'm putting it up for, because I've had sort of 14 years of experience doing this. So hope that all makes sense, guys. If you've got any questions or any concerns, you can reach me at FatBTrader, or you can leave a comment, or you can rate, comment, like, subscribe the video below, or if you're on Profitly, you can give me a karma or whatever, or retweet on Twitter. But like I said, if you've got any questions, reach out to me and I'll do my best to answer them. I'm swamped with emails at the moment, but I'm getting through them, I promise, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Till next time, guys, trade well.